Hey, it's Confidently Wrong. I'm Chris Nugeth.
I'm Pat Nugeth.
We're back, dude.
Welcome to the show.
Speaking of I had the best comedy show experience I've ever had this weekend.
Tell me about it.
Well, the show itself was pretty mediocre. It was fine.
Okay.
It was a fine show.
a classic Chrissy walk back.
The show itself was fine. Mm-hmm. It was at a Brazilian steakhouse.
Speaking my language.
You would have loved it. I was so sad that you weren't there. But like the room was not optimal for a comedy show. It was like right by the bar. Everyone's shaking drinks. Acoustics were fucked up.
Yeah.
It's a Brazilian steakhouse, so there's table service. People are just coming to people's tables and just
the gauchos.
giving them meat.
Do they have the hats and everything there?
The hats?
The gauchos?
No, what are the gauchos?
That's what they're supposed to be called. Is gaucho. They're dudes with at least at the Brazilian steakhouse I went to, they all wear cool hats and then they come around with giant skewers of meat and like pineapple and they like saw it off.
They came with the skewers, but no
hats.
No hats.
They're fucking up.
But yeah, but the show is fine. You know, the comics all handled it well. It was a fine show. And then
how many people were we talking?
There's like 42 people.
That's a. I mean, we've done so much worse than that.
I mean, the amount of people were there. It's just the acoustics are fucked up, and
right,
you know what I mean.
Okay.
It just wasn't optimal. Mm-hmm. It was kind of funny because like they give you like a one because I was producing the show for Next Stop. Shout out Next Stop Comedy. So I'm running the room for them, and they send you like a one pager of everything that you need to know. Mm-hmm. And they're like, "Yeah, it's very very loud. The acoustics aren't good." And it's just like, "Hey, you know that." Why are we doing a show here?
I sorry to cut you off. I had a similar thing. I think Next Stop is mad at me for a show I did there at different place, but it was at a bar, and like I get there, they already have every table in the place filled up, so we can't rearrange tables. I get in there, I'm like, this is the worst place to set up the stage.
Yeah,
and then. In the beginning of the show, this table is like completely blocked by a wall. Mm-hmm. They're like, "Hey, this table's wondering if there's any way we can like move stuff around." And I'm looking around. I'm like, "No, how would we even do?" The show started, and then they don't listen.
Oh Jesus, yeah, they don't always set you up for success. There's one time they changed the layout of the website, so like it said. Equipment provided by venue, and then there's a field where it's listed. But I thought it was saying like, equipment provided by venue, nothing listed under it. So I thought, okay, the equipment's provided by the venue. So I show up to the venue with no equipment.
Classic Excel issue.
And I'm like, where's the equipment? Like, we don't have any equipment. I'm like, what do you mean? It says you have equipment.
Did you check the misleading website?
So that was the whole thing. I was an emergency trip to Guitar Center.
Yeah.
Returned it the next day. A Clirsey classic, abusing return policies.
That is a hell of a move.
It really was, dude.
I told someone that we had to buy and return a ladder like 5 times to scale into this apartment when we got locked out.
That was pretty
and they
awesome.
didn't even know that was an option.
Every purchase is a rental.
Yeah.
That's the Confidently Wrong
If
message.
you're going to charge $280 for a ladder, you can go fuck yourself. I'm going to return it.
Yes. Anyways, so the show, it was fine. Mm-hmm. And then we're all packing up and getting ready to leave. And one of the employees, like, he's like very serious. He's just like, could all the comics please come with me? And I'm just like, oh my God, did someone say the N-word? Like I was like, what the fuck? Like he was so severe.
Did someone take this show up a notch?
And then did someone make this? Was he going to say that was the greatest goddamn show I've ever seen?
That was incredible.
Finally, someone's saying it.
Right.
But no, so he gathers us all at this table and he was just like, hey, so I know we told you guys you have access to the salad bar, which was news to me. Mm-hmm. I didn't know we had access to the salad bar.
You weren't even going to try it.
I wasn't even going to try to do the salad bar. I was like, I know we give you guys access to the salad bar, some soda pops, but we're going to give you guys the full experience. We want you guys to have the full experience. So they literally sat us down and just gave us like a Brazilian steakhouse experience. I had like the best steak I've ever had.
That sounds
the
awesome.
The best like chicken wrapped in bacon, like the house special steak, like the grilled pineapple, like just the whole fucking shit. Sides, yes, they gave us everything. Great. Everything was so fucking delicious.
That sounds so.
They
good.
made us like these cocktails, and they kept pushing stuff too. Like we were playing meek, like I don't want to take. No, like, please
take everything.
Take everything. Take it. Like it's all yours. They made me a cappuccino at the end of the night. Like it was literally the. I was looking around. I'm like, this is why I do stand up.
For free food.
This is it. Seriously, it's not just the free food, but it's like eating with the comics after the show. Like that is like. Why I fucking want to do stand-up comedy. Is to, like we talked about it a million times. Go to a diner, 1 a.m. after spots.
Get pancakes.
Get pancakes
and corned beef hash.
I will divorce my wife to eat pancakes
I
at
will.
a diner at 2 a.m.
I'll do it.
I will die alone.
Yeah,
for pancakes at 2 a.m.
I'll
in
take
the morning.
calls and then I'll not answer them. And then someone will be like, "Is everything okay?" But it's probably just my bitch daughter. Just I don't know. She's sick.
She's so needy.
Anyway, could I get a root beer float? Right. Could I do a Pepsi float? Could you do that?
Grill bananas and put them on the pan? Is that a thing? I'm gonna have that. My daughter loves those.
Could you do corned beef hash on a Belgian waffle? Cancer, whatever. It's leukemia or something.
Whatever.
Stage. Why is it stage? What is this, a play? Shouldn't it be act? Shouldn't it be act 3 cancer?
Act 4 pancreatic cancer.
Shouldn't it be epilogue pancreatic cancer?
Oh, that's incredible. Like you're at the hospital with your daughter. Like that's so fucking good.
Yeah.
That's really funny.
I'm riffing.
The doctor's like, hey, your daughter only has 1 year. It's like, hey, doc,
Yeah.
is this anything? Act 4.
Yeah, act
she doesn't
4
have stage
cancer.
4 cancer. She has act 4
Yeah,
cancer.
what the hell is this, a play? What do you think of that? I don't know. It's a little bit meta, but I don't know. It's kind of where comedy's going these days. Speaking of, I had a sketch idea for. I thought it was funny to imagine a Make-A-Wish kid having like a band come to his hospital bed, and they go and they start. And it's like it's like Imagine Dragons or whatever, and then they go and they start to play, and the kid's like, no, my wish isn't for you to play for me. My wish is for you to never play music again. I hate you guys. That's my dying. I have act 4.
It's like you don't want to hear Radioactive?
Yeah.
It's like no.
I don't want
Radioactive
anyone,
is why I'm here.
I don't want
bed.
anyone to ever play.
Yeah.
Yeah. Radioactive is why I'm here.
That's why I'm here. Oh, that's very funny.
Yeah. Imagine Dragons. I'm Imagine dying. That's what I've been doing.
Yeah. I'm imagining you dragging on this career.
That's right. Hey.
Imagine. No, that's great. That's very funny. We should shoot that.
We should.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
You were telling me not to put you on the spot, but you were telling me you're at a bar and you were pitching a sketch to this guy.
Wait, what?
You're like,
you started this with, you told me not to put you on the spot.
Oh no, I said not to put you on the spot,
okay.
which is a thing you say when putting someone on the spot. You say not to put you on the spot.
not to put you on the spot.
Here I am putting you on the spot. I just thought that was very funny.
Yeah. Wait, what?
The sketch about the guy on Shark Tank. Pitching a pesticide.
Yeah. It was like a Shark Tank guy, and he's like, here's the idea, sharks. Like a normal pesticide kills 99% of ants or whatever, and they're like, oh yeah, like, and this one will actually also kill 99% of ants, and they're like, all right, what's so special about this? Well, this one's very painful. And it's just like, normal pesticides, they don't hurt. This one hurts a lot. It's like giving birth to a knife, right, for every ant.
Every container comes with earplugs.
Yeah.
So you can cover their screams,
right,
if you want. Or we also have one that amplifies them,
right.
So you just pick which one you're into.
There's it's like, I'm curious who decides what is a good or a bad product to go on Shark Tank, because some of them look back and they're like $1 billion ideas, and some of them are like the dumbest things I've ever heard. Like, then there's one where it's like, what if there were crackers made of cheese? How about that, huh?
The whole joy is the combination.
Yeah, we're thinking 6 million for 10%.
I love it when I think I've seen like scammers try to get on there, and it's just so funny thinking like they can outsmart Mark Cuban.
I mean, they
Cube
can.
Meister.
I mean, people will act like that's stupid, but then they can't. Like, remember that? What was it, like Theranos? Theranos, yeah.
That was on Shark Tank.
No, but just the fact that you could like, or even that. What's her name? Anna Kasperi? No, that's like an author. You ever see Inventing Anna? That like Netflix series?
No.
There's like a woman from like Russia. Who like came to New York and just like made a bunch of rich friends, just like conned her way into being like, oh yeah, like I'm like a businesswoman. And then a bank was going to give her like $40 million in capital to like start up a business. And then they're like, wait a second, this is just a complete lie. But like all she would do is like rely on how people cater to the rich to like push stuff off. That's all she was doing, but it's still like she was in like a 5-star hotel for 3 months with no money, and then they just be like, hey, like we need you to pay. She'd be like, yeah, I'll get you my credit card info. And then they're like, well, she's rich, so I guess.
But I feel like if Theranos was on Shark Tank, I feel like that would have solved everything, because then there's a live demo and you can just be like, hey, this doesn't fucking work.
Well, I think they had the live but I think in business you're able to like kind of stretch out the live demo a lot. Because, like, I think Theranos was just saying that they had stuff that they didn't have.
Right.
Like, I think Theranos was being like the demo would be like, look, you can give one prick of your blood and it'll show you all these results. And then they're like, oh, cool, so it does it? I'm like, well, no, but that's what it's going to do.
That's what it's going to do when we figure it out.
Yeah. Like,
that's so funny to get like billions of dollars off of a thing. It's like, well, eventually it's going to work.
I mean, sometimes it works out.
I'm pretty sure
a
doctor like killed himself because he was involved in that.
Really?
Like he thought because I mean, you hear the project, they're like, oh, that sounds sick.
Yeah.
But then like eventually they realize like, oh, this is fucking like impossible. And I think this doctor who was like very smart and just knew how deep he was in this. And it was like a thing where like I'm pretty sure like the NDAs were just like insane. So it's like he has work is like a nightmare for him and he has no one to talk to. He can't talk to anyone about it. And I think he just fucking killed himself.
I mean, people be doing that.
People be killing themselves.
People be killing themselves.
Is this anything? The Snickers commercials where you turn into a celebrity? If I turned into a celebrity, I'd be Kurt Cobain.
Okay.
Because sometimes I'm just so hungry, I just want to put a fucking bullet in my brain.
You want your girlfriend to kill you with a gun?
I want my CIA asset girlfriend to kill me with a gun. But then I eat a Snickers bar and I'm better.
Yeah. I feel like I've heard more and more people talk. That is very funny.
Thank you.
But I feel like so many people are like, this has to be a conspiracy. Look, this person's dad like worked for whatever. I think just like in the 60s, everyone worked for the government. I just think every single person worked for the government.
Point. Though I actually do for real think that the Grateful Dead was a thing to like spread acid around to people.
Yeah, but why?
Either at the very, very least, to make money off of this supply of acid that they created, and they realized, hey, we're not going to be able to control people's minds with this, but this is fun, and we have a bunch of it, and we need to sell it. So let's like get some guy to like follow this band around, and then just sell acid at the things. And it's like the kind of people that are into the Grateful Dead are like predisposed to taking psychedelics. Just like hanging out at these things and just selling people acid.
I mean, I would definitely believe that a CIA guy was passing around acid at concerts to do testing on the results. But I just...
Right. Or not even that, just to get rid of it.
Well, no, him giving it away to test it, I fully believe, because I mean, a bunch of MK Ultra experiments are just like, let's just see what happens. Right. Like that one where they just took over a brothel and just drugged guys with acid and just like saw what happened. But like, then people will be like, oh, that was the CIA's plan all along, was to like make rock music. It's like that you couldn't even plan that out.
Yeah, dude. It's like. You know me, I love conspiracies, but we've talked about this before, but it's like they changed the meta, so now it's just a deluge of all these fucking retarded conspiracy theories. And it's just like, the truth is like pretty boring when you parse through everything, and there's like little degrees of truth, but like, no, I don't think the CIA created rock music to get the young generation hooked on that. Like that's crazy.
Like, here's a good example that I feel like people should like use more is like I think it was the 70s or 80s. There were a bunch of like newspapers in France, like leftist newspapers in France, and they started finding out some of the shit that like, the American government, like they found out basically just like a bunch of corrupt stuff in their own government, and then they were gonna like give the scoop on all that. But they didn't know that the CIA had been secretly funneling money into all those newspapers for like 10 years to discredit them if they ever found out any information. So does that mean that the CIA passed out a folder saying, here's the plan, everybody, we're going to infiltrate every newspaper in the world? Or did they just go like, oh, hey, this guy has a scoop on us. Oh, let's funnel money in there. Like, I just feel like everyone thinks that everything is like a planned out thing. And I feel like more often than not, stuff just happens.
Yeah, I think it's not like they're controlling the outcome of stuff. They're good at like knowing what's happening, and then they get their like, stamp on it to discredit it immediately. Yeah.
Because also like, at the end of the day, it is just a bunch of dumbass white guys.
Yeah.
And I haven't met a whole lot of smart ones.
I had a pretty fun bit about like a failed CIA plot where like they tried to make like a fake porno with like the Indonesian president.
Oh yeah,
to like overthrow him. But then like people saw the porno and they just thought he was like fucking awesome. Because like turns out everyone in Indonesia wasn't a repressed Mormon and or Irish Catholic CIA agent.
Yeah.
So they all saw it. They fucking love the guy.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I think we talked about it with Steve like a long time ago on the pod. But yeah, there was these like CIA guys who were trying to make like do psychological warfare against like resistance fighters in the Philippines, and then they were like, all right, we figured out a lot of these villagers believe in vampires, so we're gonna grab people in the night and stab them in the neck twice with an ice pick and hang them upside down so they think a vampire got them. But instead they're just be like, wow, these Americans are just fucking psychotic.
Yeah, dude, that's
they're just
fucking
murdering dudes
terrifying.
with ice picks.
You want to know something that is real though? There was he wasn't CIA. I believe he was like Army or like military, in charge of psychological operations, and he was like an out Satanist.
Yeah,
and he was a guy who like he wasn't one of those like, oh, like we're Satanists but we're actually like atheists and we're really nice. He was like, no, Satan's a guy and I worship him and I love him.
Temple of Set, like that kind of shit. Yeah,
dude. And then like they were like involved with like the Franklin credit ring and like like all those like human trafficking scandals in like the Midwest and shit. Like they were actually like trafficking children. And
it's stuff's fucked up.
But people keep tying him to Erica Kirk, and like I can see, like you look in their face, and it's like, bro, that does look like his fucking kid.
Yeah,
like she looks a lot like.
If I remember correctly, that guy has insane eyebrows.
Yeah,
he's got like wingtip eyebrows.
She has the most terrifying eyes I've ever seen in my life, dude.
I mean, listen, like there are evil people out there, and some people are like evil people are connected to other evil people. I just get annoyed when everyone thinks that everything is some giant master plan,
right, dude.
Because more often than not, it's just evil people who can get away with shit because they work for somebody.
Like it's I really do believe that like in the elite circles there's like competing interests.
Yeah,
like there's different groups of people all fighting over. I mean, it's a fucking mess. You know what I mean? It's a for anyone to get on like social media and be like, I know exactly what's going on. It's like, don't trust that guy because no one knows what the fuck's going on. If you say you know what's going on, you're not trustworthy.
Well, Chris, I'll tell you what's going on over here is really enjoying the movie The Odyssey.
Oh. Yeah?
That movie rocks.
Oh, it met the hype.
I don't know why all these fucking right-wing dingbats are getting upset about it. Although one thing I will say, this is my dumb joke about it. I don't know why anyone thought that was going to be a short trip. The guy's literally named after taking a long time to get home. It's in the name.
Yeah, it's like, how could I expect my husband, Odyssey, my husband, the long trip guy?
Yeah.
Where did he go?
Yeah.
I thought he'd be back in a year.
All those myths are just funny because, like, everyone has a character and then their name means the word that we know now. So it's like, damn, I'm so excited to introduce this woman to my parents. Oh, guys, I really want you to meet my new wife, Dumb Bitch a Kiss. You're going to love her.
I'm getting over the trauma of my ex-girlfriend, Mind Games a Kiss.
Yeah, I don't know. I am going through like a bit of a rough patch with my wife. But, like, I do think we are gonna make it. Like, I don't think divorce assist would ever do anything to hurt me.
My wife keeps praying to divorce you. I think she wants out.
Right.
But yeah, it's like, this guy. I've been seeing this guy. He's just so self-absorbed.
Yeah.
It's like, what's his? Oh, he's narcissist.
Yeah. He seems fine.
I don't know what you're talking about. I think it's fine.
Yeah. We're planning this long journey. I don't know if we got enough food. We are going through Starvation Valley. I don't know. I think it'll be fine though. It's not named after anything. That's just the name.
I did love how like Odysseus's troops were like just like girlfriends. You know what I mean?
They're all mad at him.
They're like the ocean. Like there's big waves in a storm. It's like this is your fucking fault.
Yeah,
you fucking asshole.
But that's the thing. It was his fault.
He was kind of a dumbass.
They made one really strange change. This isn't spoilers or anything. They make one very weird change because I used to love like myths when I was in like middle school, so I loved the Odyssey.
Yeah.
But like in the original myth, it's like he's trying to get home, and the gods are a lot more involved in the myth. Like the gods are involved in this one too, but like they're a lot more. It's a lot more heavily like politics between the gods in the myth. In the movie, they're just like, all right, let's head home. Like everyone's going south, and he's like, no, let's go this way. And then they're like, well, are you sure? Like, I mean, we might run out of food. He's like, it'll be fine.
Hey, I take the long way home, you know?
What do you mean? We'll
I'm Odysseus.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not shortcut-a-kiss. I'm not quickiest.
Yeah. But like that.
I'm not quick trippiest.
There's like that one quick scene that just changes everything for me where he's like, his captain or his first mate's like, all right, like everyone else is going south on like a provision route. And he's like, let's go west. We'll find stuff.
They're gonna eat everything.
It's the ocean.
Yeah, dude. I feel like the main takeaway for me, like the message was like, don't build up your dad to be this big figure. He's just a guy, and he's probably stupider than you are.
Yeah.
Like, if things are working properly and we're progressing as people, you're going to be smarter than your dad. Your dad's just a guy, and he's a fucking dumbass.
It was also... like they heavily just keep going back to this concept of like you got to be nice to everyone that you don't know because it could be a god. And it's like, damn, everyone was stupid as shit. But
also, like, it's like, oh, why not just be a good person for the sake of being a good person?
Yeah,
like it's always like, oh no, you might get rewarded if you're nice to people.
Well,
like,
I don't even think it's like you might get punished if you're mean.
Right? Yeah. You're gonna get hurt.
Yeah. The only one who, because like they constantly keep being like, of course it's Zeus. Like they keep being like, oh yes, Zeus is law.
Of course.
Like, Zeus is law. And then like they all explain it. And I'm pretty sure every character explains it as like, be nice to that guy. He might not be a homeless piece of shit. He might be a god.
You're right.
And the only one Anne Hathaway is the only one to be like, you should treat others how you want to be treated. Everyone's just like, that could be fucking Zeus.
Like, what a dumb bitch.
Yeah. It's also funny because like in all the old myths, like Zeus was not like a nice, chill guy. He would just find...
Right. He's a vengeful god.
He like raped like several women as animals.
Oh my God.
That's like... That guy's nuts.
This guy's fucking crazy.
This guy's a little bit kooky.
Yeah.
But what's his human name? Kookafist?
I'm
Wackicus.
Cornicus. He listens to corn and he does bad things to people. That's the sounds of Zeus. No, but like, yeah, it's like, no, people don't have inherent value.
Yeah.
They might be a god. That's why you should be nice to them. It's not like they have inherent dignity and deserve respect. Yeah.
But I mean, a lot of it's like guilt over what you did in the war. And it's like, yeah, I guess it is like, kind of cheating to hide in a giant wooden horse.
Right.
And then break out and kill everybody.
But it's like, because I think they did it, and I guess this is kind of getting into spoiler territory. So, I mean, you should know about the Trojan fucking horse at this point. I'm assuming you're not a 5-year-old child listening to this.
At the very least, if you're growing up now, you know it from computers.
Yeah. But like, I think they did a great job of like showing, the attack on Troy. They all run out of the horse, but then like, they come back around and it's like, oh no, they were just like ruthlessly murdering like women and children.
Right.
Like they didn't like show that. Cause I remember literally like, they do the Battle of Troy and we're in the theater like, yeah. Like we're like,
they're just murdering.
This is awesome.
Yeah.
And then we circle back like, oh, that was
really bad.
Like, I like shed a tear a little bit. I was
really?
like, yeah, I got well, cause like I know what Christopher Nolan's talking about. He's talking about like everything that we've done, and how everything that we've done is coming home to us. So I was just like, oh my God, everything's gonna fall apart.
Well, I know a lot of like Republican dudes were mad because Helena Troy was played by Lupita
Nyong'o.
Yes, Miss Lupita. But I think she's hot. I mean,
beautiful.
They obviously make her less hot when they.
I would kill
John
1,000 men for her.
Yeah,
I'd kill 1,000 men for her.
But yeah, I loved how they had John Bernthal in it as Menelaus, and they had literally he dresses like a New Yorker today. They give him like a hoodie tunic. Almost.
He's so fucking cool too. Like I don't know, I forget what he was eating. Maybe just like mutton or something. But it's like he might as well have been eating a fucking Philly cheesesteak. Like, that guy was literally so awesome.
It's funny too because I feel like him and a few other actors. It's like if you do more than 5 war movies, you just kind of start pretending that you're a veteran. Yeah. And he's absolutely like he probably went to film school.
Right.
What's up, brother?
He's like, so all the veterans like, yeah, no, we love this guy.
We love him. He's one
so
of us.
Fucking awesome.
He's a troop.
He's so cool. But real quick, you made this joke about like Agamemnon. Mm-hmm. And he like, he comes back from the war and he's just like, I just wasn't tactical enough. I got home and I just wasn't tactical.
So you may have been in the bathroom when he explains this, but so Odysseus finds out, or no, maybe it was someone finds out. His son finds out that Agamemnon. So to win the war, he kills his like 6-year-old daughter. Agamemnon kills his daughter. I believe I heard this, man. I don't know if it was confirmed in the movie, but he has a spinal cord on the back of his helmet. And I heard someone online say that was supposed to be his daughter's spinal cord. So the wife is a little bit upset.
She's
about
a little
this.
pissed.
Yeah. Then he goes to war for 10
Well, real
years.
quick, it wasn't even to win the war. It was for favorable wins.
Right. It was to get there.
It's to get to the war.
But anyway, so, kills his daughter, comes back home. The wife's been stewing on this for a little while.
Pissed.
So he gets home and comes back. He's like, hey, bitch, I'm back. She immediately kills him. And then as a dead man, he appears to Odysseus and he's explaining, he's like, don't be like me. I made a lot of mistakes. Don't show yourself immediately when you come back home. Go in quietly and scout everything out. So it's like yeah, my big mistake, Odysseus, was not being tactical enough when I come home.
Like, don't you regret killing your daughter? No, I would do that.
What do you
We
mean?
had a smooth ride.
Right.
You should have been on the boat. It was great.
Yeah.
I wish she had 2 more daughters so I could have won the war and killed them.
It's also funny because he kills his daughter following the concept of like the greater the sacrifice, the more odds it'll be of working. And not once does anyone think like, oh, I wonder if this is worth what I'm giving up.
Right.
Like no one's like, is this going to be worth killing my daughter and wearing her spine?
What if his daughter was a god? No, we're not doing that. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. I know. Look at her.
Gods are homeless people.
Yeah. Okay. Gods are
Yeah.
fucking not little girls.
We do the Midwest philosophy. Gods are homeless people.
Yeah. But no, that was a fucking fantastic movie.
Great movie. Also, Agamemnon, coolest like character I've ever seen
Yeah.
in like a movie like in that time period. He looks terrifying.
I just can't believe he's played by Benny Safdie.
Fucking Benny Safdie.
That's so funny.
You don't even see his. I'm sure that was purposeful, but you don't even see his face.
Is he just like very tall or something?
I guess. He also has like much better hair than I thought he was going to have.
Yeah. Well, speaking of an Odyssey, LeBron James has had quite the Odyssey, and it ends in Philly.
It does indeed.
He's coming to Philadelphia.
Huge win for the
I just
balding
hope
community.
I can run into LeBron and just give him a hug and tell him it's okay to be bald.
You will never run into him.
Maybe.
Where do you think you're going to run into him?
I don't know. Maybe he's getting a cheesesteak at Joe's.
Yeah.
His perfect
Yeah.
his body that he spends $1 million a year maintaining.
I mean, I'm
might
pretty
be getting
sure
a Philly cheesesteak.
every cheesesteak place will have framed pictures of him in the next 3 months.
Well, especially if, because we have a serious possibility of winning a championship. Like that could happen. But no, it's just like, it is funny to think like you are like literally like one of the greatest athletes ever, and you're insecure about balding. Like,
I think we talked about this before, but why wouldn't he be? It
do you mean?
sucks.
What do you mean?
It sucks.
He's like, I'm fucking LeBron James.
yeah. That just shows you how powerful it is to go, but it sucks no matter who you are.
Yeah, maybe
And also, do you know how many people are making fun of him for being bald at all times online?
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like all he's done is win his entire life. So when he loses, it just doesn't compute.
Yeah.
He's like, I've been losing my whole life.
Also,
I was terrible at basketball.
Didn't he fix it? Doesn't he look fine now?
Yeah, but he like went to Turkey or the same bullshit everyone's doing.
I would just buy a series of lavish wigs like a woman.
Right. But he's insecure because he also lies about reading books a lot, which is so funny. Or also he'll lie about like he has a show, it's like the barber shop or something like that, or I think it's just the shop, and it's just him and a bunch of athletes hanging out in a barber shop, and this one athlete, he's like a soccer player from like England or something.
It's the blackest show. of
Oh
all
yeah,
time.
yeah. It almost feels like what a racist person would call a black talk show.
You want to get some barbecue when you stop by? We got catered barbecue in the barber shop.
Yeah, we got watermelon served, cut up
All the
nice
TVs
and
are
fresh.
playing Friday. Welcome. Welcome to the shop. This is an experience I had through my life, actually, now that I think about it. God, don't you guys just remember going to the barber shop? Me, LeBron James. I used to remember going down to the corner store, not spending millions of dollars on food. I used to go to the barbecue store.
Well, that's the kind of shit he does. Like,
Yeah.
So like, there's this like, he's like a Premier League like soccer player. I think some athlete from abroad. And he's talking about. He's like, yeah, my coach. He always says you got to put yourself in uncomfortable situations so you can grow. And LeBron's like, that's my favorite saying. I say that all the time. That's my favorite saying.
I love saying that.
It's like you've been in the public eye for the past 25 years. You never once said that.
I mean,
like, what are you talking about?
I will say though, I remember when he did that movie Trainwreck, and I sat there in the movie theater. I was like, he's actually a very good actor.
Oh no, he's hilarious.
Yeah.
I mean, he's the most charming guy ever.
Oh yeah.
But this is like, why are you lying? It's almost more charming if you're just like, no, I don't read. I'm LeBron James.
Yeah, but he's a winner. His mindset is don't give them anything.
Yeah.
Do you know how embarrassing it'd be if everyone in Philly knew that you couldn't read? You know how much that'd suck?
I think he'd feel at home. I think he'd feel right at home.
Well, welcome, LeBron.
Welcome, LeBron James. But yeah, real quick on LeBron, just the numerology people are going nuts.
Those are my least favorite people.
And it is like they literally think that LeBron James arranged Kobe's death to win a championship.
I just think people can't accept that helicopters are dangerous.
No, but you don't understand. Mm-hmm. Kobe was born in Philly.
Okay.
And LeBron moved to Philly. Yeah.
To play basketball.
That he played.
Wait.
LeBron's 41.
4-1.
Kobe was died
at 41.
Yes. He's also in a black fraternity.
Okay. Yes.
Scary stuff, man. No, literally, there's a video of a guy explaining all this, and then he's just like, guys, LeBron has to take a 45-minute helicopter ride from New York. Helicopter? Does that sound familiar? And then I shit you not, this guy with a straight face goes, folks, 45 minutes, 4, 5 equals 9. Flip it upside down.
Oh my
6.
God, dude. Why wouldn't you just do, folks, 4, 5, subtract 4,
chosen
41, age Kobe died 41.
There you go.
Yeah. It's just, helicopters they're just dangerous.
It is like one of the most retarded things I've ever heard.
It's so stupid.
And it's just like, if you think about who Kobe was as a person, like he did everything to the most. Mm-hmm. And the reason that he took that helicopter ride was because his daughter had a basketball game. Mm-hmm. One daughter had a basketball game on like one side of California. His daughter had a basketball game on the other side of California.
Damn.
So he brought him and like his daughter's friends into the helicopter, and they flew in unsafe conditions. Yeah. And he tragically died. But he did it because he wanted to be like, he was like the Kobe Bryant of being a dad. Mm-hmm. You know, like a Kobe Bryant of being a basketball dad.
Right.
Like it's like there's a lot of weird shit that happened. Yes. Yeah. I mean, literally, he's a father snake now.
Yeah.
And
Mamba candy. Each package of Mamba candy has 10 Mambas in it. 10 divided by 2 is 5. 5 plus
rings.
1, 6. 6 rings.
No, Kobe had 5 rings.
5 rings.
Mambo, number 5.
Of course, it's all right there.
A little bit of Monica, the woman that accused him of sexual assault.
Yeah, of course.
It all adds up.
By my side. 2 sides. Two-Face piece of shit. Now he's dead. it's all literally right there. I remember when I was like at my height of like being into conspiracies, I was like trying to find another pod like TrueAnon, and there was this one that came up. No, this is similar, and I tried listening to it, and it was an episode on 9/11. I'm like, I'm home. This is exactly what I came for. And then it was literally like, this is why we think 9/11 was a spell.
Oh my God.
Hold on, hear me out. And it was like, it had to have been just 2 guys who couldn't even remember a time they were on medication. It was so distant ago, and they were being and it's also weird because it's like, you would think that that'd turn into like weird like racism against Middle Eastern people. They think it was like Americans casting a spell to make 9/11 happen with like sacred geometry.
To do what?
Like that the spell was to make it happen.
To make what happen?
9/11.
They cast a spell.
They think that they cast a spell to make the plane hit the towers.
Okay.
What are you not getting about this? But anyway, we've hit our 9/11 quota for the day.
We have. What should we do? We have a couple things we can do. We are at a half hour, so we could get into the Reddit stuff, but I see some fun stuff.
Let me see if I can pull up this. I wanted to talk about this one.
Just real quick, while you're pulling this up, women are doing this thing now where like they say, okay, so maybe I should preface this. Field.
Okay, that's the disgusting pervert one, right?
It's the kink app, yes.
Okay. What's the name from? Like, why is it called Field?
I don't know. When I was on it, there are girls that are into brat play.
Okay. What's that?
So that's what I was wondering.
Yeah, brat
it's
summer.
Just being rude. It's just being mean.
Okay.
And so, like, when I was on there, like, they'd message, because, like, for some reason, because I didn't say I'm into brats. That was never a thing I was into. And, like, they'll say, that, like, it's, like, matching up as, like, a mutual interest. So then they'll, like, message me, and, like, they'll just say mean things to you because they think you're into, like, but it's just them being mean. And then I'll be like, don't fucking talk to me like that.
But what's you like? So if someone's into a brat kink, what do they want from you? Are you supposed to like indulge it or be mean to them? Because usually, if someone's being a brat, you punish them.
I think the it's like a spank me thing, but
Weird.
it's like save that for like if we meet in person. You don't like just say rude things to me.
Don't do it at all.
Yeah,
I mean, if I'm gonna have someone say mean things, I guess I'd rather be over text than in person.
It was appealing, like trying to be on an app that like just gets straight to the point. But like it's weird. It's too weird.
I find more and more as I get older, there's a lot of things where it's like I'll have the idea that I want to do it, and then as soon as I take the first step, I'm like, who the fuck am I kidding?
Yeah.
To think that I would be into brat play.
Yeah.
My kink is you being nice to me. How about that?
See, I just thought brat play was listening to Charlie XCX.
Nice. Hey, come on. Bam. Good.
360.
Let those sluts on field rot.
I did see it was like a anti-drug PSA thing in the bathrooms, and it said like bumping that. Test your cocaine.
Hey,
but
I'm
it's
all
like,
for
oh,
that.
dude, Philly's so brat.
Yeah.
Like, that's awesome.
I wanted to find. I couldn't find the video, but
okay.
one of the things I had in there was for a video. But anyway, I keep getting these drug ads for this drug called Xtandi, and it's a prostate medication. So it's exclusively for old ass men. And I like watching drug commercials because I like seeing like they find their target audience and then they just show like an idealized version of their life. So basically this drug commercial showing like what does a 70-year-old man yearn to be, and the guy in the commercial is like hanging out with his old wife and his grandson. They both think he's cool as hell. He's wearing a fedora. Everyone thinks he's cool at all and definitely not pissing himself. And then it ends with him. I've never seen this before. So he's playing a harmonica in a park. Everyone's loving it. They're all like, that's fucking awesome. And then he is playing a harmonica, and then he has a mini stand for sheet music in front of him. It's just so funny being like, yep, that's what they all want to be.
Yeah.
Is some dickhead with a harmonica.
Yeah, playing arguably one of the most annoying instruments
Right.
if you're not the guy from Blues Traveler.
But also one that like you're supposed to riff. Like, could you imagine
Right.
like
Yeah,
reading
with sheet music.
on a kazoo? Like, what? Fucking
it's all
kill
just
yourself.
like sound. You just listen. Yeah, what the fuck?
But I just thought that was funny.
That is very funny. Also, the names are always like crazy.
Yeah, it's always like 20-year-old rapper names now. This is a new single by Xtandi.
Wagovi.
Yeah.
young Wagovi.
Yeah. This is
You know me.
I found this new band. It's two non-binary kids from New York. They're called Wagovi. Here's their hit new song, Stuffed Animal Suicide, or fucking whatever. Whatever dumb bullshit.
Oh, man.
666 party time or whatever.
Well, hey, how about this? How about we get into some Reddits? I picked out a couple gems.
Yeah, let's do it.
So we got some Confidently Wrong classics. What time are we at here? Okay, nice.
What are we at?
We're at 37.
Oh!
So, we got some Am I Overreactings and Am I the Asshole? Okay. I thought this one was cat related, so I thought that'd be fun.
Yeah.
It's also girlfriend related. So,
Ooh.
am I
The two evils.
That's right. Am I overreacting for telling my roommate he can move out just because his girlfriend is allergic to cats? So my name is on the lease and my roommate is not. He lives with me. He is an old classmate, one of my best friends that needed a place, and I had the extra room. He pays half the rent and I cover everything else from food, electric, he pays for his food? Jesus Christ. I recently got approved for my job that I can work from home, making it 70%
That's a good deal.
per remote. I can talk. So he's looking to get a pet since he's spending a lot of time at home. He could not get a dog because we live in the city and that's not an ideal place to walk. Hey, smart guy right there.
Yeah.
I'm sick of seeing people with their apartment dwelling dogs.
Yeah, it's not good.
Especially when it's like they got like a husky living in their fucking apartment.
Freaking the fuck out all
like
day.
You're destroying this animal's soul.
And then there's dickheads who are like, oh, sorry, it's barking too much. We're just going to clip its vocal cords.
Right.
We're going to mutilate it. I think that'll solve
if
everything.
you do that to an animal, like kill yourself.
Yeah.
Honestly,
It should be legal.
it should be legal for you to kill yourself.
That's right.
But yeah, so could not get a dog. So we got 2 orange cats.
Okay. Two is an interesting.
2 small brothers.
2 orange devils.
And my roommate knew about me wanting pets, but the job situation would not allow it with the new change. And he mentioned to him, and he did not mind he was upfront about getting cats to his roommate. But here's the thing: he has a girlfriend. Woof. She comes over a lot.
I guess he got a dog after all.
Yeah, I guess there are dogs allowed in this apartment.
This is the We Hate Women podcast.
Okay. But he's got a girlfriend. She comes over a lot, pretty much 5 days a week, sleeps over, and she does not contribute to anything. Classic, am I right?
Such a wild thing to say when the roommate doesn't buy his own food.
Yeah, it's like,
what did you want her to contribute to?
Of course she's going to leech off of you. You're the most leechable off of person.
You're a blood sack.
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
Obviously, they're going to get to eat.
They call him the blood bag. They're going to strap you to the front of their car.
Yeah.
But yeah, she came over 2 days ago and saw that he's gotten cats. She got kind of mad, saying that she's heavily allergic to cats and she wanted them out of the house. I said, that's ridiculous. She is a guest and she has no right over what stays or what goes. And then my roommate got upset, saying I can't talk like that. But then I got upset at him as well because the cats are staying and that's the end of it. Then we kind of all went into each room and slept. But in the morning, my roommate sided with her, saying that cats shouldn't stay since she's very allergic to them. And I said, I understand that, but these cats are not going anywhere. And if he has a problem with it, he can move out. Then he got really mad, calling me names and saying I'm not considerate to his girlfriend's allergies. Am I overreacting? No.
I mean...
What?
From the context, it does sound like there's definitely a calmer way to have that conversation than yelling at each other, calling names, and then going to your rooms. Never go to bed angry.
Well, also, like, I feel like this is the person who, like, covers all the utilities, covers this guy's food, and then suddenly, like, snaps. He's like, yeah, I've been pissing away money on you, and now you're going to do this shit? Where it's like, yeah, of course he's going to do this shit. You're a human doormat.
Yeah. I mean, you are not over, like, it is your decision. Like, it's your apartment.
Right.
You get to decide there's going to be cats in there. Yeah. Also, I will say, you can just take allergy medication. That would help.
Like, she did stay the night.
Yeah.
Like... So,
but I mean, so it's like you're not overreacting. You are in the right, but there are a few weird things about it. Another weird thing is how did a girlfriend who's staying over 5 nights a week not know that cats were coming into the mix?
Right.
How was she not read into this to the situation?
Well, I feel like his roommate, because he was upfront about it to his roommate.
Yeah.
So it's like I think his roommate his roommate's probably also. His roommate probably sucks as a person and was just like not wanting to deal with it.
He's probably I'm shooting from the hip. He's probably a bad person.
I mean, yeah, dude. He like leeches off of this guy and then has the nerve to be like, you can't have 2 cats in the house. You're not allowed.
I'm not getting the vibe that this guy asked him to pay and he said no. I'm getting the vibe that this guy needed a place to stay and he said, yeah, you just have to pay half the rent. I'll pay everything else. I
feel like in this, if this roommate was smart, he'd say, look, listen, bitch. I got the meal ticket. You're fucking up my money right now.
You are kind of fucking on the bag. You gotta
be chill about the cats. You're fucking up the bag here. All right? Take your fucking allergy meds. Stay in your room, which is also, you probably do anyway.
Aren't you allergic to cats?
Yeah.
It's fine.
Get over it.
Get over it.
I mean, quite literally get over it.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. Get over it. Like, no, for real.
Yeah.
Like, my roommate got a cat. He didn't ask anyone.
Yeah.
In college, like fucking 4 out of the 7 guys that lived there were allergic. He just got a cat.
Just did it anyway.
But then it's like, you know what? I love cats.
Yeah.
Like, I've always loved cats. So it's just like, I'll get over it. And honestly, you get enough exposure, you do get over it.
It's true.
But also, I'm a man and I'm powerful.
That's right.
That's it. Maybe
that's some weak ass girl.
Yeah, it's like being allergic to cats is a girl thing.
That's right. But yeah, look at that. Could you imagine passing that up?
Oh my god,
beautiful little croissant.
For the listener, she's sleeping.
She's nestled up like a baby. Like a light. But no, you're not overreacting. But I will say it does. I'm not getting the vibe that you handled this conversation well.
No, and you got to operate from the assumption like this is kind of like a bridge burning type of argument here because you're making it. I mean, his girlfriend. Honestly, I'm just gonna say this. His girlfriend sounds like a bitch.
Based on what?
Her being a girl. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm kidding. But I think he had to know that she was not going to be chill about this. Well, so it is kind of like this is like a bridge Bernie sort of argument.
The fact that she's over there all the time. And then the cats came. I mean, I guess they didn't say the time period from when they got the cats to when this argument happened. It sounds like the roommate did not know that his girlfriend was allergic to cats,
which tells me she's not that allergic to cats.
So I don't know. Like I myself would never ask someone who owns or rents the apartment to change the pet situation for someone who's a guest.
She's a bitch.
I don't know if that means she's a bitch, though.
She comes into someone else's house and tells him to get rid of the cats that he got because she's allergic. That's crazy. Is she homeless? Go to her house.
Yeah, that is a good point.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's that's nuts. It's not even your boyfriend. It's your boyfriend's roommate.
Yeah.
Like, that's fucking nuts.
That is a little bit nuts. I'm just saying, it sounds like both sides did not do the conversation
both sides didn't
well.
handle this well, but you're kind of being put into an impossible situation
Yeah.
when this woman's literally, you get a cat. Look at this thing.
Yeah.
Imagine seeing that and say, get rid of it.
Yeah.
Fucking throw it outside. You know? Return
She's
to
saying
sender.
kill it.
Do you have the receipt?
Yeah.
Take it back to the pet store.
But no, not overreacting.
No, not overreacting.
Sweetheart, you're doing just fine.
You're doing just fine. Also, this is another one of those. I feel like every time we do these, it's like, why are you asking us?
Yeah, it's also one where like with it feels like an unfinished situation and it was posted 8 hours ago. I think you went to Reddit before this even got resolved, which is a bitch made move.
Yes. Here's a fun one. Just reading the title is fun.
Am I the asshole for telling my daughter she doesn't have the right to mourn or go to her ex-friend's funeral after what she did? Damn. All right, it's been reviewed as not the asshole, so we'll see. New account since my daughter does know my other account. Well, being friends with your dad on Reddit is fucking weird.
Yeah.
When my daughter was in school, she became friends with a girl named Kelly. They stayed close through college, and my daughter was even one of Kelly's bridesmaids when she got married. To explain where my daughter's behavior came from, my ex-husband cheated on me repeatedly, and our marriage ended horribly. My daughter doesn't speak to her father anymore, and she absolutely despises cheating. About 7 years ago, my daughter became convinced that Kelly was cheating on her husband. She started harassing Kelly online and essentially blew up her life. By the time my daughter found out that the man she had seen Kelly with was actually a relative, they were at a fancy restaurant together, it was too late. Kelly's marriage had already fallen apart, and because we live in a very religious community, she was ostracized by many people.
Oh my God.
They had a huge falling out, and it basically came down to my daughter ruining Kelly's life. Yeah. Kelly blocked her on everything and eventually moved away. Kelly hated my daughter after that, and so did her mother. I still run into Kelly's mother occasionally, and she has made her feelings about my daughter very clear. The issue is that Kelly recently passed away. My daughter found out through a Facebook post, and the funeral is this weekend 2 states away. My daughter was planning to attend the funeral, and I told her that I thought it was a terrible idea. She said she needed to go, and I told her again that she shouldn't. We got into an argument, and she said she had every right to mourn her friend and attend the funeral. I told her that she really didn't have the right to mourn Kelly or go to the funeral because Kelly hated her after everything that happened and because my daughter had destroyed her life. She hasn't spoken to me since. Now I'm wondering if I should warn Kelly's family that my daughter might show up at the funeral or that I might be in the wrong here.
Oh my God, dude.
That's crazy.
That's nuts.
You are in fact so not the asshole. It's insane. You thought
You're
it was up in
actually
the
like
air.
a really great mother.
You actually are trying to prevent what is going to be an insane confrontation. There's probably another Reddit post right now saying, "Am I the asshole for murdering the woman who ruined my daughter's life before she died?"
I mean, like, I'd be willing to bet that not only did the daughter have a key role in ruining this Kelly woman's life, I'm sure that contributed to her passing away.
I mean, yeah.
The stress of her life falling apart, I'm sure, had horrible health impacts on her entire life falling apart.
Yeah.
Oh
I
my
mean,
God.
wait, so let me just make sure. So, okay, so she was convinced that you were cheating, started... I don't get why the part where she says she started harassing Kelly online and blew up her life is really confusing to me. Because, like, if it's your friend, how do you harass a friend online?
I mean, and like her mom even acknowledges this, that she has some serious unresolved trauma.
Yeah.
I mean, she's basically trying to do. She's done to her friend what she wants to do to her father.
Right.
So I mean, this is like some like not Oedipal, but like some crazy unresolved feelings towards your father. And she even knows, like, yeah, my daughter has some serious trauma and like issues, but she's still a bitch.
Right.
It's
funny. It's funny that it was called Oedipus and not like "fuck your mama" kiss.
We're deciding to be subtle this time.
This is my son. Fuck your mom and hate your dad. Kiss.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know what the word is for a daughter hating the father, but like, you know what I'm trying to say it with.
I mean, I get it, the moves that the daughter made are just very confusing to me. So
I mean, this is a crazy person.
They all live in a very religious community, and then the daughter just started harassing her and blew up her life because she saw her at a restaurant with somebody. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it's insane. It's insane.
Yeah, and also, I mean, the first crazy move is not just talking to your friend and be like, "Hey, like, girlfriend,
right?" Well, this is someone who does that to somebody and then thinks, "Oh, I'm going to go to their funeral." Where it's like, you're only thinking, you cannot see past yourself. This is a real narcissist. She should have named it. What's her daughter's name? Narcissist.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah, you tell them.
Yeah,
but yeah, it would be insane to go to that funeral. And also, you know what? I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna shoot from the hip. I'm gonna guess this is a white woman. It's the most entitled thing in the world to think because you're upset about someone's death that you are entitled to go to their funeral.
You're gonna like upset literally every single person there.
Right. Like, do you know how, like, there's a dark place to go with it? The amount of people who are probably feeling pretty guilty about killing someone in drunk driving accidents, I don't think any of them think they are entitled to go to that person's funeral.
Right.
I don't think any of them think, well, what do you mean I can't mourn them?
Well, that's how self-absorbed this bitch is. She doesn't think, I mean, unless this Kelly woman got hit by a car or something, like, you had a role. You contributed.
Well, I mean,
I'm just saying, man, unless it's something external, like if it's like, I'm sure people underestimate how much like life stress can like hurt you.
Yeah,
like
it could have been like Act 3 cancer or something.
Even that though, you know what I mean.
Finale.
Like my dad tells a story all the time about our grandpa. He had like leukemia or like cancer, and he was like doing totally fine until he got like blood drawn for like a procedure, and then saw what his blood looked like, and I mean he died within a week. Because he was just like, I'm not gonna fucking make it. You know what I mean? Like the mind, the mind's very powerful.
This is kind of a non sequitur, or it's a anyway. I speaking of that, like just kind of giving
you non sequitus.
That's right. Unrelated idiot a kiss. I was seeing this girl in like Maine for a little bit, and she was telling me how her uncle was like late 30s, like very very out of shape, and they're. For whatever, I guess he like hurt his leg and then just was kind of like unable to move around for a couple weeks, and he just died. And then she was like, yeah, it was like the strangest thing. It was like he was fine one day, hurt his leg, had to sit around, and then like 2 weeks later he just like regressed and then died. And it was like, it's probably something else.
Right.
He probably was sick.
Yeah.
It's just weird for like, she was like a nurse just being like, yeah, he hurt his leg and then he died. That killed him. That made him be in bed for 2 weeks and he died.
I mean, the mind's a powerful thing.
It's true.
You know?
But no, you are not the asshole.
No, you were so not the asshole.
What are we at?
We're at about 52.
Oh!
We've got time for maybe one more. Should we do Am I Overreacting or Am I the Asshole?
Your call, baby doll.
All right, why don't we do... Oh, here's a fun one. Am I overreacting? Am I overreacting for refusing to switch seats after someone lied about why they needed their seat?
Damn.
This is kind of like my thing where it's like, you can pay for Clear, this like subscription that lets you cut to the line.
Yeah.
It's like, I have a free service. It's called lying. Just tell people you're late for your flight.
Just tell everyone your wife is going into labor.
Dude, my ex and I, we got into this. This was like a huge fight we got into because I was like laughing. He's like, yeah, I mean, when I lived in Chicago, like I lived like pretty, not far from O'Hare. So I'd show up like an hour before my flight leaves.
Yeah.
And then just, cut to the front of the line just because it's like, I was like, what's it to you?
Cuts,
What's it to you?
Yeah.
And she was like, no, you're a bad person for that. She was like, it was fucking,
I don't think I talked about this on the pod. I was at O'Hare one time, and I was there super early. Like, I think it was heading back from Wisconsin, so I had like just a ton of time. And I do like my check-in right when I'm able to, and I get to the front of the line, and then this dude comes in, and he's like asking everyone at the front if he can cut, because he's basically saying my flight is boarding in 15 minutes, and so like the front desk is just like, you won't even be able to get on the plane even if we let you through.
Yeah.
He's like, well, I still want to try, and they're like, all right, whatever. So he's like trying to find someone he can cut in front of, and he comes to, I'm like the third person he comes to, and he's like, I'll give you $100 in cash if you let me cut in front of you. And I was like, in my head, I'm like, he's never gonna make this fucking flight. I'm like, you can just keep your money, like go ahead, you can go in front of me. So he goes in front of me, and he's telling me like his situation, and he's like, yeah man, I overslept or something. Like I'm so pissed. I'm supposed to go and see like my baby mama. Like she just had a kid. Like she's gonna be so fucking mad at me. And I was like, that's all good, man. Like stuff happens. Like don't worry about it. I'm sure she'll understand. She's like, no, this is like the third ticket she's bought me, and I keep doing Xanax and sleeping through all the flights.
It's so funny to do a bunch of Xans, but yeah, I overslept or something.
And then I was like, she's gonna be mad then. Yeah, she's probably gonna be pretty upset. And he's like, yeah, man, I appreciate you like letting me in front of you. I'm like, don't worry about it, man. He's like, do you want a Xanax? I was like, no. It's funny too because I'm like, well, if you didn't say that in front of 8 TSA people, I probably would have said yeah. Yeah. But I'm like, no, don't worry about it. And then obviously did not make his flight. And yeah, I just thought that was very funny.
So funny. No, Xans, I mean, like, so like when I was in college, just real quick, and then we'll do this. But my buddy, he got a job at this donut shop, and like on his first day, and we were doing Xans the night before, so he was like an hour late to work. Yeah, and I just kept making fun of him, like, dude, first day of work, you're an hour late. That's so funny. And then I got hired at that same shop, and then the night before, I did some Xans, and then I was 2.5 hours late to my first shift.
And they let you stay.
They let me stay.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, there's the Xans, man. Zanzibar. All right. Yeah. Am I overreacting for refusing to switch seats after someone lied about why they needed mine? I was on a full flight yesterday and specifically paid extra to book an aisle seat because I have a knee injury that gets really stiff if I can't stretch it every so often. That alone, I think, is a reason just to not switch.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Right before takeoff, a woman asked if I'd switch seats with her because she needed the aisle due to a medical condition. I felt bad, so I agreed without arguing. Her seat ended up being a middle seat about 6 rows back. About 20 minutes into the flight, I walked to the restroom and saw her laughing with the people in my old row. She told one of them she had made up the medical excuse because she wanted to sit next to her friends, and people never say no if you mention health. I was honestly irritated.
Yeah.
Irritated. I would kill this woman.
Yeah, dude.
I was honestly irritated. On the way back, I asked the flight attendant if I could have my original seat back since we had only just taken off and explained what had happened. The attendant spoke to her and she was going to return to her assigned seat. She looked embarrassed and her friends were clearly annoyed and she kept giving me dirty looks for the rest of the flight. My sister thinks I should have just let it go, but since I had already agreed and everyone's settled by then, I didn't really feel bad because I only moved in the first place because I thought it was an actual medical issue. Am I overreacting? No, you're not overreacting. No. And I'm so proud of you for speaking up.
Fuck that
and
woman.
Getting your seat back.
Also, from her perspective and her friend's perspective, the takeaway, even if you think it's still okay to do that, the takeaway is don't get greedy.
Yeah.
Don't laugh about how you pulled it off.
This is like Odysseus throwing the fucking arrow at the Cyclops.
Exactly.
Just shut the fuck up, take the win.
Throwing the arrow at the Cyclops. He's chucking it.
He's got a strong arm.
At him.
But yeah, I mean, you got cocky.
Yeah. Also, it would have been totally justified for, first of all, for you to say no.
Yeah.
Or even if you wanted to be nicer and accommodate, say like, hey, if you can find some, because she could have been like, hey, I want to sit by my friends. Say like, hey, if you find me another aisle seat, then we can also, we can do a three-way swap.
Literally anyone else.
Yeah.
How about that?
Well, no, I mean, they needed her seat specifically, but it's like, just say, hey, listen, I paid money because I have a knee injury. If you can find me another aisle seat depending on which knee, the left or right side of the plane, we can do a three-way trade. We can do like a basketball team. We can all swap around for some fucking reason.
That is such a baller move, though, to like make her move and then sit with her pissed off friends. I'd be there like, hey, your friend's a dumb bitch.
Right.
Like, shut up.
I had a flight one time where I was like walking towards my seat and I'm looking down. I'm like, oh, there's like a 14-year-old girl took my seat and it was like I think I had the window seat and she took it. But I was like, whatever. So I like got there, like give her a look. I'm like, who cares? I just sit down in the middle seat, and then a flight attendant comes by, and I guess they were on to her, and they didn't want to let it. I was just gonna let it slide, but they didn't want to let it slide. So the flight attendant comes up and he asks me like, "Are you in your like right seat?" And I'm like, "Well, no, she's in my seat, but I, whatever." And then he's just like, "You're not in your seat," and she's like lying and be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I thought this was my seat." And it's like, "No, you didn't, you fucking moron." And I was like, "Now I'm mad at you.
Right.
Now I'm fucking pissed at you."
Right.
Yeah. So now I'm gonna knock over your can of Sprite when you get it, idiot.
This is a little bit unrelated, but kicking people out of their seats. Well, it was our seat. But there was one time, I think I was with you. We had tickets to see Get Out in theaters. And it was a packed theater, and we had our assigned seats, and we go up to our seats, and there's just two black kids sitting in our seat.
Oh, I don't remember
and
this.
Then we kicked them out of their seat. It just felt like seeing Get Out, and kicking two black kids out of their seat. It was just, it's like, oh, I want to become you guys. I'm gonna wear your skin. All right. Well, what have we had for time? Well, hey, what do you know? We hit that sacred 50, 59, 26, 27, 28. It's that time, baby. We hit the sacred hour.
We did
it. Thank you very much for listening to our podcast. We appreciate you. Do you have anything you want to plug?
I will be on a show in August.
Hell yeah. I'm going to be on Philly's Funniest this week. Hopefully on this next episode. I am talking about how I am advancing, but I probably will not.
Hey, you never know.
So you never know. We'll see. But yeah.
Comedy competition's notoriously fair and
That's right.
even.
That's right.
Evenly administrated.
Definitely fair. Mm-hmm. So thank you. And that's it.
Don't get captured.
Don't get captured. Goodbye.
God bless. We love you. Kiss, kiss.